You ain't gotta tell us shit. We see that room. We see why y'all getting evicted.
Quick change magicians work, and I feel like I've got to show someone, so consider yourself lucky. So the girl that's on America's Got Talent right now changed her outfit 6 different times. There should be 2 things immediately obvious when you watch her performance. The first being that each outfit gets a little bit longer than the last, with an exception of the blue outfit. But I'll get into that in a minute. And the second being that everything on the stage is a part of her set, which includes that suitcase behind her that she never touches. Well, that's at least what they want you to think. But let's talk about this first change. If you watch it in slow motion, you notice that it breaks in the middle and kind of shoots around her into the back, right into the suitcase. Traditionally, if you saw an outfit like this, you might think it's a zipper. That would probably suggest backpack buttons. For her second quick change, she pulls out this yellow curtain and goes and stands in front of that suitcase once again. She covers herself for 1 second, and the outfit changes. I want to go ahead and point out that when she's holding that curtain in front of her, both of her hands are holding the curtain, meaning that she can't use her hands to change her clothes. Something else is behind her, holding them up. And it's that little suitcase behind her. Look, it's smiling at us. Next change is a little sloppy, but there's a lot going on. I think the bag is a complete distraction, and it's just a poster that gets sucked up into that gold tube. As for the dress, if you watch carefully, you can see her kind of pull it down and push it on top of the current dress she's wearing. There's a bunch of these really surprised faces in hopes that you look at her face instead of her dress, just in case something goes wrong. For her next change, she grabs a different bag to cover herself up with and stands right in front of the suitcase once again. I think it works something like this. She's got these little retractable strings attached to all of her dresses. This part is inside the suitcase and this part's attached to her dress. Whenever she clicks some sort of button, it detaches from her dress and instantly goes into the suitcase. And then for her finale, she has this dress on a picture frame above her, and she's trying to make sure you look up there and not look at where her hand is. The moment the dress falls, she's covered in feathers, and you kind of see that she's pushing something down. The plot twist, the dress doesn't fall. Similar to the dress in the clear bag earlier, this one kind of just folds up in itself and stays in the picture frame.
This is really cool. We actually watched her do this act live on AGT just a few weeks ago, and it left us baffled, right? We couldn't figure out how she was able to do, how to change so quick. Clearly it's not magic, you know, we obviously, right? So very cool, and big thank you to my man for letting us in on the secret and giving us a look behind the curtain.